Hey everyone! How are y'all doing? Hello, person 927, Jason, Cern Death, Lee Belk, Hi Hellhound, Devil Wolf, Steven, that damn Canadian. It's been a while, Canadian! And Ethan. I'm doing good. And today, as some may recognize her, we are going with Miss Sanchez. Because we are doing a little bit of a meetup with one of Maria's friends. Some of y'all guys might definitely know who I'm talking about. But I will say that Sanchez doesn't exactly know why she wants to meet up with her and why she wants to talk with her. But, I mean, I think most of us know why. Of course, I know why because I need to know, like, before. Now let's see. Where is that place? It's A051. There we go. So, what we are doing is meeting up with nah. I ain't nah. That's not. Nope. I ain't going with that. That's not okay. It's fucking invisible, for goddamn sake. That's not okay. No, that's not. I don't accept that. That's a no for me, Captain. Okay. But let's go and meet Le Friend. I've also decided to keep like the music in the background, cause it's real chill music and I really like having it. So if you don't enjoy the music, I'm sorry. I really do. And GG said nope. Yeah. I think it was those like poles that were there before, but for some reason they've just disappeared, like out of nowhere. And now, oh, well that's something. And now they've just decided to be like, yeah, we're gonna be invisible for you, so you might bonk into us, you know, do that bonker thing though. And we're just gonna be a hell of a pain in the ass for you. Hope you can deal with that. Yeah, no. I ain't accepting that. No. Whiskey, this character is Maria Sanchez. I think you should know her. She's been in a couple of the streams. Les Streams. I do a horrible Spanish accent for her. And yes, it is horrible. It is absolutely cringe. I'm trying to get better to do an actual Spanish accent, but it was a window. Yeah, clearly it was a window. Like, duh. Are you going to do Ashley? We'll see. We'll see. We will see. Cause I don't know if... Ah, shit. Christ. Don't fucking... Damn it.
Get the pool past the light.
Motherfucker. Yep, time to get pulled over. Who is it this? Damn it, I can't see when I'm on a freaking vehicle for some reason. And I'm not good with voices to like recognize people by voices. Maybe the gals in SAF, but not the guys. Started how you pulled over already. Cause I don't stop. I don't. No cop, no stop. Turn. There was a cop. You're getting stopped. Yep. I mean, I kind of only have myself to blame for that, but this is how the character is. So. Are they gonna leave the goddamn car? Oh wait, did they crash? Oh, they're probably looking at the license. One or two females mix up. Yeah. I mean, we always mix some voices up. It's fine. I've gotten mixed up with many members in SAF, so. Once I even got mixed up as Campo, so. What's going on with the bank? Seem to be eating. Wait. Is that right? I don't know. Miss Siegel.
How you doing
Jesus
today, man?
Christ.
Los Angeles Police Department Traffic Enforcement. You got somebody today?
Run the red light, sorry.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes?
Alrighty. Officer Jordan Ridley, Los Angeles Police Department Traffic Enforcement. The reason I got you stopped here today is because you ran that red light over on San Andreas and from down the highway area. Once I came off the exit, you again ran another red light here on Vespucci Boulevard. Any reason for that?
Oh, I ran not the. Oh, sorry.
You're fine. Yeah, license, registration, proof of insurance.
Yeah.
You mind flipping your visor up or taking your helmet off?
Yeah, hold on. No, that's not the right one. Can I get off the bike real quick?
Yep.
Here you go, officer.
What's the name on the ID?
Maria Sanchez.
Alrighty, sit tight for a minute.
Should I sit on the fucking ground? Yeah, I know I can do slash hat, but I'm lazy, so. And also I wanted to see who it was. Yeah, it is Ramsey. Okay. I mean, get some food of you. It's fine. The cop is kind of Steven. Oh my god. Eh? Okay, I don't have any weapons. Good.
Stopping for a red light violation. Just wanted to be just in case I'm in the city, I'm just being on the highway.
From what I remember, no, she doesn't have a warrant, but she has been stopped before. Let's see. 15 hours later. Yeah, it kind of feels like that. She shouldn't have them yet. Shouldn't have what? What should she not have? I'm confuzzled. Wait, did he just take out the fucking taser? Fam, I've done nothing. I've stood here. I know I'm Hispanic and like have lots of tattoos and have like black lipstick, but goddamn. When are you going to be playing Phasmophobia again? I don't know, cause I usually like playing other games with other people that I know. Not just on my own. So I don't really know when's the next time I'm gonna be doing that. But I don't know if Civic's gonna be that time. Because he's terrified of horror games. And I can clearly see that, hey hot dog, that he doesn't enjoy it as much as I do. I'm very much more into it than he is. Thank you for the follow, that cool Chris. Appreciate it. Same as Jordy Pride. Thank you for the follow as well. I need to go and watch the Faz video and see what happened. A lot of things happen. A lot of screaming. So, be ready to not have ears anymore. Excellent. Hi! Taking them 11 years. Yeah, kinda. Quickly adds Warren on for Maria Sanchez. Sorry. Actually, Sanchez is spelled with an S on instead of a Z for this character. Let's catch up with the other SAF videos, and yeah, I watch a slight bit of it. Yeah, I mean, my streams are like up to 5 hours long, so. Why? I don't know. I just like Sanchez spelled that way. I don't know.
Alright, man. I'm not gonna hit you with the other, or I'm not gonna hit you with both stoplights. I'm just gonna hit you with one. Please be cautious of what color the light is. You want to slow your speed in this catcher, okay?
Yeah, sorry about that.
The citation here, it's not to guild or anything like that. It's just saying that you will handle the ticket. Give me 1 second here. Timer radio was going off. It's just saying that you will handle the ticket, you know, at a during time and everything like that. All right.
Well, last names can be spelled different ways. Eh. Yeah.
Alright, sign here. Person left. Alright, here's your copy. Have a good evening.
Gracias. You too.
Alright.
Alright, and we are on our way. And after I put in thing again. Oh, wait. Where is this thing then? Oh, it's right there. Oh. I see. I really want to run this red light, but he's right beside me. I should not do that. Running stoplights, that takes 30 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Now, however, I'm going to stop the music. Because I'm going to be talking with people. So, or well, person. So, oh, and also, people that can recognize this car now probably know who I'm talking to. Ship? What? Do not ship Sanchez and Ramsey. Did Medea Sanchez have anything to do with the psychos? We'll see. No, Bailey. What's wrong with Bailey? Hey. Yeah, that's fine. Just gonna. There we go.
Yeah, you're good. Just take your time sitting down and whatnot.
Nailed it.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
What?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I've been better, I guess.
Oh?
Yeah.
Oh, what's wrong?
I don't know how to say it without sounding like a jerk. So,
I mean, you can talk to me.
yeah, I thought I could.
Did you like find out who was the reason of why your place burned out? Like, what was happening?
Uh, I really hope not, is the answer to that question. Sorry, I'm being weird, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I don't
should
even
be.
know, like I said, how to say this. I heard some stuff from some people that I'm really close with.
Oh, okay.
Can I just ask you something? And I mean, we've known each other well now. We're pretty good friends, right?
Yeah? I would hope so.
Yeah. If I say the word the psychos, does that mean anything to you? I'm really hoping that doesn't mean anything to you and they're confused and frozen. Okay.
I don't wanna lie to you, Bailey. And it does mean something, but it's not something good. I don't exactly like it.
Okay. Do you want to elaborate? Because from what I've heard, it's very bad.
Yeah, you could say that. Well, what did they say? Ah, shit, my pen.
By the way, on your side.
Well, to me, psychos are kind of a group of bad people who didn't know what they were doing. They did things for no reason, and I got stuck up in their problems because I needed the money. I feel horrible for it, but I can't do anything about that.
So, then you were there?
Where?
Then why would, if you were there on that day, then why would you lie to me? And then why would you?
Were they on what day? Were where on what day? Bailey, you're confusing me.
I'm very confused myself. Um.
Thank you for the follow.
Don't want it to be true, but you sound like it is, and you just... Have you just been using me so you can torture Glenn and Campbell?
What? No! As I said, the psychos were a group that didn't really know what they were doing. And because I needed money, I found them, and well, they had enough money, so I had to take up a job that they had for me, because someone that they actually should had that job kind of got messed up in some police stuff. I can't remember at this point, and I don't want to because I hate it. It was more of a job, yes, because I hated doing it.
What kind of job was it?
I don't really know if you want to. No.
I mean, I can tell you what I've been told, and it doesn't make sense to me, but apparently these psychos my two chiefs and they tortured them because they wanted some paramedics in their pockets. But I'm not sure how torturing somebody gets a paramedic in their pocket, and nothing makes sense to me. And I don't know who's lying to me, if you're lying to me, or they're lying to me, or what is happening. And I'm really lost.
What? Paramedics in their what? No.
Yeah, no, that's what they said. They said they got hurt because they needed medics.
No. That's not it at all. I wasn't a big part of this plan at all. I was just a side member, I guess you would say. But I also wasn't entirely blind from what was happening. So yes, I will say that they weren't exactly fairly handled when we got them. It was me and another person who got them and brought them to the place where the leader of this group wanted them. She was messed up.
So you you were part of that, and then you came and asked me about them to meet them?
I wanted to see what they were doing.
So what?
If the psychos were still after them, and if maybe I could make a deal with them to make it stop, because you would be in harm's way.
Wait, so were you just using me like to continue their plan to be like whatever paramedic in your pocket that you needed? I thought
No,
we spent so much time together, we went shopping, and I don't.
Bailey.
I really wanted them to be wrong and to say they were confused and not that you'd been the one texting them, and I'm sorry.
Texting?
Yeah,
What?
like they've been getting really weird texts, and they both said it was from you, and I told them that it couldn't have been, and then, but now you sat there and
I
how
was.
can you hurt somebody like that?
Because when you need money, you'll do anything. When you're in a messed up family. When your mind is so messed up that you don't know what is good and what is bad anymore. You're just a teen. You don't know what life is like. I didn't know what I was doing. All I knew was that I was gonna get money from my family because we needed it. Because the only way we'd gotten money before was because of my mom. But then she was gone.
Right, you lost her.
I lost her, yeah.
And I'm sorry about that. I'm just. So. Why then?
My dad made a deal with these psychos, and the leader, I can't remember her name, but I think she had like a daughter or something. It was her daughter that got in like trouble which is why I was there to replace her, basically, for that little plan that I had. It was supposed to be much, much bigger, but things
What was it
happened.
supposed to be?
Leader didn't tell me much, but all I knew with that is that Elena and Campbell, they weren't gonna be paramedics for that group. That's just bullshit. We know how to take care of wounds and stuff like that. We're not dumb. Or at least
Were
we're
and
past.
part of. Sorry. Why did they want them then? Why did they torture them?
Later had bad blood with Glenn. Because of something Glenn did in the past to her. And what he did to her, I guess it kind of struck a nerve with me, which is kind of why I snapped and said to myself, it's okay if we do this, because he did this to her. But now that I'm older, no, it's not okay.
What did Glenn do to her?
I don't know if he did it by fault, but she lost someone because of him.
Sorry, what do you mean by lost someone?
Dead.
Like he was a patient that he couldn't save or something?
No. Glennon's been something else in the past, and it had nothing to do with fire. Well, it had something to do with fire, but it wasn't saving someone from fire.
What was it then?
I don't know his entire past. All I know is that the leader of the psychos had bad blood with him because he killed someone in her family.
Sorry, you're saying Glenn like killed somebody.
Yes.
Are you lying?
I wish I was.
But I mean, you lied to me about not knowing the chief, so like you could be lying now.
Why I said I don't know the chief is because I don't know how much they changed. So basically I just wanted a restart here. So I just try to forget about that, but I guess they haven't. But of course they haven't. It was hell for them.
If you're trying to forget about them, then why hang out with me?
I'm not trying to forget about them. I just wanted to forget about the past, about it. I wanted to get a restart with them. But I guess something happened and now it's so fucked and I can't do it anymore.
What do you mean you're not, I'm not gonna say that word because that's a bad word, but I'm honestly just trying to figure out what's going on. Because I feel like you've been lying to me, and then I feel like Chiefs have also been lying to me about the situation, and I don't know who to trust anymore. Please don't cry right now.
I'm sorry.
Was any of it real? At all?
Yes!
Any of our feelings for each other? I don't understand.
You know those weird presents you've gotten at your door?
The, like, bear one? Gummy bears?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was from me. I'm too scared to actually tell some of my feelings for someone.
Okay. Thank you for the gift. I need some time to figure things out, okay?
I understand.
I honestly just don't know who to trust right now.
I
And
can understand that.
Pardon?
I can understand that. If you don't want me as a friend anymore, that's fine.
I don't know if that's true though. I really don't. I really don't like the fact that you tortured someone, but I also
I hate the fact that I did that.
I know. That's why I said I know that the fact that people can change. And I know I really enjoy spending time with you, but I also don't know if I can fully trust you anymore. I don't know if I can fully trust anybody. And I really just need to go. But if there's anything else you want to say before I do, I'll listen.
I just want you to know that I didn't enjoy torturing them. It was a job that I had to do to get my family money. Because the only way we had money before was because of my mom, but she was dead after that. So it was the only way that we could get money, and my dad found that job for me and basically just sent me over to America and just said, good luck. I know that sounds like an excuse, but I'm not lying.
Oh, I believe you. I believe you. Okay. I'm gonna go. I will talk to you later. I promise, okay? I just need to figure out everything, alright?
Yeah,
Okay. I'll see you later. Thank you for
yeah,
talking with me. I'm sorry everything you've been through.
it's okay. I'm sorry. Oops. I didn't mean to start crying in real life, but yep. Guess that happened. This brings back so many old scenes. This brings back so many old scenes. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Hi, Kenneth. Is Irish days? Yeah, she was talking about those days. Yeah, it did get interesting. Putting money on money being a good actor. Oh. not everyone believes her. Well, I mean, I can understand that. Because, I mean, not everything that somebody says is true. Oh, she's gone. Rest in pepperoni, Stanley. Well, damn, boy. Or girl. Wonder if I can find some, like, sad music. No, that's only 3 minutes long. Good enough. Converge. Alright. Now we go see Glenn. Is he even on? I don't think he's on. Yeah, no, I don't think he's on. Nope. Don't think Campbell is either. Let's see. Actually, how about we go to here? We go down memory lane a little bit. How about that? We did it for Tori. She's an amazing character, and she may feel bad for some of it and actually like Bailey, but I personally still don't trust her. Yeah, I mean, yeah. She definitely has different feelings, different days. It's kind of like she has different personalities. Like she's a different person every day, or like maybe half a day. Maybe she has something that people don't know, because she doesn't really like screaming it out loud. Or am I just messing with you guys again? Now the stream filled with sadness and ouchies. Yup. Sorry. I mean, I didn't mean to hurt Tori. Like, that danger floof was not spawned because of me. That was just a coincidence. A very dumb coincidence at that. Ah, itchy. Itchy head. I think we can go down memory lane a little bit. Well, it kinda accidentally. Well, not kinda. I definitely accidentally fell off. Wait, no, this is not the right one. Where's the ting? Yeah, the oil fields. But that's not the ting I'm looking for. Looking for another ting. Maybe I went up the wrong... wrong road. But no, that makes no sense. It was this road. Huh? Yeah, it was this road. Have they deleted it? Maybe it's this way? Poodles are agents of Satan. There it fucking is. It's up a little more. Okay. Oh. Is this it? Or am I going absolutely insane now? Maybe they did delete it and replace it with something else. Huh. I'm really starting to believe that they did. It's like in the old construction thing where they did torture. Oh, wait! Is this it? No, it just looks really similar to it. Dang it. Dang it. Is this it? No. Frick, dude. Where is it? Damn it. What I'm looking for the place where they got, where we tortured. It's back at Bailey worried as she says it. Oof. Looking for where we tortured, gonna. Yes! Here it is! Haha! Bingo! Hehe. This is where it was. And I think where Sanchez. Yeah, the place from years ago. Years and years ago. Literally like 4 years ago though. But yeah, years and years ago. I think my bike was there. Or well, Sanchez's bike was there, parked there. Yeah, I remember Campbell being like here, because the bag was here, and then Glennon was here. Oh, 2 old fields? Oh, and also I remember when I was an absolute noob and made us go in a fucking circle, so with me having a gun to Glenon's head and us literally going like from here, just going forward and forward and forward, and him just ending up on the wall here, and then just having to round about again. And then Lyra, or well, Rose as her name was, in SAF. Her character was named Lyra. Told him to sit down about here. And then I was standing right here with a gun to his head. It was very fun, that scene. That was very fun. And I think Lyra's car was like over here, where they had that very, very interesting convo. Went back and watched this video and I'm just saying it all. And yeah, it didn't seem like she didn't like it. Well, how do I say this? As I said before, doesn't Maria seem to have a little bit of different personalities every single day? Like she's kind of different every single day. Some days she's very affectionate, some days she's literally stone cold. Or is that just me? That's right, person. But she doesn't exactly scream that out loud to everyone. It's in the CAD for my character for her, in her medical information that she has that. But not many people have noticed. So I don't even know if anybody has noticed. But yeah, pretty much. I know where we were when we took them, Ethan. I know we were at that hospital. You don't need to send me a picture or anything. I'm good. I know. Now I just need to know the way out of here, which is here. And now I just... Oh! We got a message. Yeah, I'll just see what happens next. And yeah, it doesn't look to have changed much. I mean, it takes time for a person that's been through pretty much a lot. Like, very much a lot. Because for the ones that don't know what DID is, it's a shortage of what the disorder is called, dissociative identity disorder. And if I pronounced that correctly, sorry if I didn't. But, and how you develop DID is usually from trauma, which is usually in your childhood, that you have over and over again, and your body, or well, more your brain just says, I cannot take this anymore, but we need to survive. So that's when you make those things called alters, as they're called, which is basically different personalities, or, well, more like different people in your bodies, or in your body, which you can then switch to. And they're completely different, every single alter, or well, they might be. Some might be like completely the same or something, but every single alter has like their own age, personality, sexuality, like they're their own person. And yeah, and this gal right here sadly has that. And yes, it's because of childhood trauma. I'm aware that I'm at 5 gas now. I am very much aware that I might have to mess up a little bit. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Shit. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, we are stranded. We are most certainly stranded. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. Well. Yep, that's something. Alright, let's engine this, cause, well, it's not, is done so now. Or not. Shit. Well, I guess I can talk more about this DID now. And basically when you have these alters, usually what you call it is a system of alters, not like a group or anything. Usually call it a system. And you can switch to these alters, not like by choice, they just decide to come out when they feel like they have to or want to. And what I think is very interesting about DID, not like it's, oh wow, it's so cool. No, it's more like interesting about this disorder is that every single alter has their own memory and their own like way of living. So like if you have one altar and then like in a couple of hours then switch to another altar, you will not remember what the altar before you had done or anything, because you're basically a different person in the same body. So yeah. Shit. Well, I don't know if I should call Bailey. I could be happy and healthy, and another could be sad and unhealthy. Well, I mean, it depends on how your alter is. Like, are they more of an affectionate person, or well, actually, an alter can be like inanimate objects and actually animals too. And I'm not talking like animals like dogs and cats. They can actually be like fucking unicorns and dragons too. Just sit there and see what happens. I mean, I guess I can do that. But shit. This is not great. Son of a giraffe. Well, last time I checked, this gal don't have a 40-foot neck and doesn't eat leaves for her life. Who are you gonna call? Oh, that's great. There's someone who was gonna continue that for me. Alright, well. You know what? Fuck it. We're calling Bailey. But I gotta do this first, because otherwise it's gonna look jacked as fuck. I know I'm gonna regret this so badly. But I mean, I'm stranded. I can't do anything. Fuck it.
I really don't want to talk right now.
I know. Just, you know what? Never mind. I shouldn't bother.
Why'd you call? No,
I'm kind of stranded on the highway.
You hurt?
No, just my bike ran out, I guess. I can find someone else. I'm sorry.
Oh, I can come.
Are you sure?
You're not lying, right?
No, I'm not. I'm literally stranded on the highway.
But you're not hurt at all? What's your bike?
No. My bike is like a, I guess, a normal RV. I'm not quite sure, honestly. But
what postal are you?
Okay. Should I call? I guess it's bad
Off connection
reception
in the
or
elevator.
something.
What postal are you at?
Oh, the closest one is like
Sorry?
7. The closest one is like 7271. Oh, motherfucker! Oh my god! I hate fucking GTA phones. Oh my god, I hate GTA phones. I give up on phone. Give up on phoning her.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, sorry, that was a really weird connection when I got in the elevator. What was the postal?
Closest one is about 7271.
You said you're on the highway?
Yeah, I'm on that way. I give up. I give up. Why she's not happy with Sanchez? Ah, yeah. Thank you for the follow, Gangster and Catherine. Or Garster? And Catherine. Okay. I really hope she'll find me. Because if she can't, well then we're stuckity buckety buck. Boo, phones suck. Yeah, phones do suck here. They really do. Like, it was a cool thing, like, for a minute and a half. And then everyone started complaining about it. Me included. Love all these mopeds. I fucking love it. Phone be like, you're not talking to her. Yeah, I mean, it probably understands that I'm a horrible friend right now and I should not be talking to her. Your first live stream? Well, welcome! Welcome to the cringe. I'm really sorry for this. I know you didn't want to talk to me.
Okay, you said you weren't hurt, are you sure?
Yeah, it just slowed down and then I looked at, the gas and yeah, I was already at 2 and I just, yeah.
Oh, so you just ran out of gas.
Yeah, just ran out, I guess.
Okay, do you want to take you to the gas station and just get you a tank and then you can fill up? Or you want to call a tow for your bike? Or what do you want to do?
I think getting a tank will be
Okay,
a better
then.
choice. Alright. Thanks for this, Bailey. I really appreciate it.
No worries. Oh, that scared me.
Me too.
I don't know why I hear sirens all the time, but like it came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Was she mad for? I think you'll have to watch either Campbell's stream or I don't know if anybody else has made a video on it, but I think you'll have to watch Campbell's stream. And then when my stream is up on YouTube, which will probably be
Yeah,
in
you
a
could've
few
called a
days.
tow truck.
I know, but I don't really have that much money right now.
Gotcha.
I may be an accountant, but it's not really fair in my job.
That was rude. Sorry. You can always call me. I'll come help. I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize. I'm the one who should apologize. I've been a horrible friend.
You hearing sirens?
Yeah, I
They
am.
sound like they're coming from my car, though.
No, not really.
Sorry, that was completely off topic.
It's fine.
I mean, I think it really depends on if you've been a bad friend, if you've been okay. I didn't want to have this conversation right now, but I guess we're here. That's what the sirens are for.
Yeah. I definitely understand though.
I think it all comes down to, and I just don't know what the truth is right now. If you were actually my friend and just happened to have this past with them, or if you've just been lying and been using me. I'm in the wrong freaking lane because I'm panicking. All the cops chased after them. No one's gonna see me do this, okay? Don't tell anybody. Or if, that... if I've just been part of your plan, I don't know. Like, if you're just trying to still get back at Glenn for killing whoever, if he even did kill someone. I'm not sure if that's entirely true, and I just don't know anything right now, honestly.
I can understand. But I will honestly say he did. He did kill someone that
But, like,
the
how? That's so... I don't...
he didn't exactly like use a knife or like gun or something, but he used an explosive.
Used to what?
He used an explosive.
Blew somebody up?
Yeah,
It doesn't sound like him at all. They sell gas tanks inside.
I know it doesn't sound like him, which is why I wanted to check. Let's see. Is a gas tank in here? No, it's not in here. Frick. Jerry can. There we go. Aha! It doesn't sound like him, and I know that, which is why I wanted to see, like, if he was the same.
That come full, or did you need to fill it up? I'm not sure how...
If we can just go back to where my bike is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna leave you here at the gas station.
if it's okay that I put it in the backseat.
Yeah, I mean, that backseat's kind of useless too, so if it spills back there.
Okay.
I've been meaning to get a new car, I just haven't with everything that's been going on.
Yeah, I can understand that. But basically, he had a job and he had to blow someone up. The one he had to blow up was, well, one of the leaders, very important people, I guess. And, well, it didn't, of course, sit right with him getting away with it. So, she wanted revenge. And I became a part of that job because I needed money. And because my dad pretty much just threw me into it. But I kept going and actually did the job because, well, as I said, when you need the money, you do anything.
I understand needing money and being in that position where there's nothing else to go. I can't comprehend hurting somebody.
Neither can
Spend my
I now.
entire life making sure people aren't hurt.
I hate myself for what I did.
Is it right there?
Yeah,
Is that one?
yeah, should be.
Was it right here?
Yep,
Okay.
it's just a little difficult to see right now.
Maybe I'm naive, or maybe I'm stupid.
No,
I don't know.
you're
I
not
will figure this
naive,
out,
you're
but
not stupid.
against all better judgment, I still like you. And I still don't want to think that the past months were a lie. So,
And they're not a lie.
unless you're hurt, if you're hurt, call me. I will come get you. But please don't call me for just a few days, okay? Just let me work things out.
Of course, baby. I
Wait here
respect.
until you drive off to make sure you're good.
Yeah.
I'll get it.
Okay. Of course, the fucking door doesn't work. Perfect fucking song when that happens. I feel bad for both. Yeah. I think that's a good idea. To feel bad for both of them. Money attentions. Yay. Nope. Stop that. Stop that right now. Take it off. Motherfucker. There you go. Eee. Hmm?
You good now?
Yeah.
Apple? But yeah, we're good to clear off unless you guys need anything. We can.
I'm making sure that you guys are
Yeah, no, we're totally good to clear off right now. Like I said, we
Oh,
went and got our
okay.
gas tank. We were gonna call you, but you were in the middle of a chase, so we.
Yeah.
Everything good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything is fine now.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. Bye, Bailey. Okay. Where is home now? There it is. I think it would be best if she cleared the air with Campbell and Glenn to help it. That is a good idea, but do also know that if they do realize that she is the one that's done this, then, well, shit. They're not gonna want to talk to her. She tortured them. Tortured. In front of each other. Like, she capped Campbell's knees, for Christ's sake. The first knee with, like, the, hammer, like, part. And then the second one where you take out the, basically the sharp side of the hammer. So basically just dug into her kneecap. That hurts like a bitch. Stream was this or was this a while ago? This was a while ago. Devil Wolf, this was a while ago. This was a hot ass minute ago. Don't you dare crush into me. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay. Like a few years ago. Yeah, like 4, almost 5 years ago. God, it's been that long. God damn. Eric Mills needs to fucking calm your ass down. Like, goddamn. And that his name is Mills, too. That's a yikers, Batman. Okay, this music is very much not sad. What the fuck is that? Oh, Christ. Go back 4 years ago and you will eventually find the video. I think he actually made a, playlist for the Psychos videos. So you don't even need to look up. Yeah. 4 to 5 years now, not 3. 'Cause I was 15 when I joined SAF first. And I remember that it was maybe like 4 months after I joined that Rose, my friend that was Lyra, or playing as Lyra, was the planner, I guess. We made the gang for this thing specifically. 'Cause she'd planned it out. Oh, that's a fast cap. I think that was still in state. Yeah. He was still in state. AZN, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. nor the other was. Yeah, I'm not really sure, like, what everything was, but yeah, I think Les was still in state at that time. It really has been a long time, because I knew you were in there. Yep, I was in there, because this gal was in there. Maria Sanchez was literally made because Victoria Mills was actually supposed to be the one who was there to torture them, but I messed up and she got caught up in some police stuff. So this guy was created. So I guess good things can come out of bad things. Wasn't Mills in the group? She was. She indeed was. I think Vic was the one I knew the most from Ocean. Yeah. I mean, back then she was called Mills. Now she's called Tori. And why she's called Tori now is it has a reason. It has a very, very specific reason as well. I don't know if I've told you guys the reason, but yeah. And also, I think on a couple of streams, Tori's maybe met Glennon. Or well, kinda met him because she runs away from him. I wonder why. Maybe because she's terrified of him. But, yeah. Okay, I think that's enough Sanchez for today. I'm gonna check if anybody wants to do Sutton. Let's see. Didn't she try to kidnap him from the station one time? Yes, and that's how she got involved in the police stuff. Because that was supposed to be when we were gonna torture them, but again, we messed up. So, yepers. Let's see, online players. Who's on? Okay. Yeah. Nope, not cute yawn. It's fucking weird. Ocean has a video on it. SAF 195. Yeah. He has a couple of videos on the psychos. So. If I would take out Ashlyn, she would be all alone. Cause Civic is at work today. And I mean real life, he's at work. Why I know that? Cause well, we're a couple, I know. And also I've known him for almost a year now. I know his stuff. I know what he does. But yeah, no, so I don't know. Who should it be? Not my Swedish character. No. I know everything. I don't know everything. But I like answering your guys' questions and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's another yawn. I'm tired. Yes, he does have a playlist. Indeed. As Devil Wolf said, he does have a playlist. On the psychos and stuff like that. Do you do SO or PD? No, I am a only Civ. Cause, honestly, real life, me, it would be too stressful to do a second department for me. I would not be able to handle it. Oh, Ella. I can't bring her out though. It's sad. Oh, Leela. That's someone. Alice, Haley, Olivia. Oh, Renesmee. See you later, Paz. I'm gonna head out now and watch the rest later. Alright. See ya, Death. Sandrine. Oh. Maybe. Not Tessa, because I definitely need Civic for that. For the ones who don't know who Tessa is, she is my character who is blind. So, yeah. And she does have a boyfriend, which Civic plays. What's the next character? I don't know yet. Yeah, it kind of sounds a little odd, see it up. But also, this is Twitch. So, yeah. Again, really? Fuck my life. Okay. Do I not have... Is it just Tori? Yep, it's just Tori. Gender reveal, because she was at a gender reveal party. I can't exactly put in a gender reveal party thing, cause you can't really put in like long titles for your characters, like not more than maybe, I don't know, 20 letters or like 30, I don't know. Basically not long, at least. So yeah. Usually I think I remember this one. Yep. Mm-hmm. I remember that. Comfy clothes. I'm jelly. Her and Jerome actually left SAF, so no, they are not dating. They broke up. Oh, the bowling date. I really like the choices I made for tattoos. It really screams her personality, honestly. She kinda is like a down-to-earth, but also can be a little bit snappy. And then just the one in the back is just a beautiful tattoo. And she got that when she was like 15. Without anybody's permission. Remember when you fell off the bridge last time? I mean, yeah, I think I remember when I fell off the bridge. You like it as well, Jason? Yeah. It's a very nice tattoo. Honestly, some of the tattoos in our GTA server are really fun and really creative, honestly. I really like them, to be honest. Let's see. This one. This is a chill one. Must my nose be bleeding for some reason? Oof. I don't really have any nosebleeds. I don't think I've had like more than like 2 nosebleeds out of nowhere in my entire life. Just got done with a nosebleed. Oof. Nose till your head forward a bit. I just jinxed myself. Yeah, maybe. Can't even get long hair like that in regular GTA. It's quite confusing why they don't have any. Yeah. Does your blind character, or do your blind character and she went out on her own. She got into an accident. I mean, I was thinking of doing that, one patrol, but then I also realized that's kind of weird that someone like her that's blind just goes out, because I'll just go out and say it honestly. She has an abusive boyfriend. He's very protective over her, and he doesn't exactly like it when she goes outside without his permission. So it wouldn't really make sense if she went outside, since she's kind of been programmed in a messed up way to not do it. So I don't even know what government trust me and try me. I can't spell basic words. I don't think anybody can spell basic words by now. Who is that? That is Civic's character, Austin. I can't remember his last name, but his first name is Austin. So Testa, Jane, and Austin. Something. I can't remember every character in this freaking world, Oh yeah, Tara. She was just a quick makeup character because I needed something. Incredibly possess the ability. You guys You'll never believe what I have to take in 30 minutes. An exam. You should be studying for that exam then, not watching me, a dumb Swede, just blabbering on while looking at our different characters, trying to decide which one to go with. Yes, new gal, and she definitely will look like this. Yikers, Batman. You've been studying for 4 days. Alright, I mean, I guess. Breaks are a good thing. Got like 2 weeks worth of major test. Study for another one. Oof. Hi, Locke. How are you doing? Oh yeah, and the base for tester. She's just pretty basic. Oh, I hate myself. So one of your Civ characters saying me. Oh yeah. Me and a couple of my friends wanted to test if we could like make ourselves in game, like our real selves, like, but in game. And I honestly think I failed it completely, but I mean, fuck it. Ta-da! I don't think that this looks like me. Definitely not the hair. It's just the length, but like the hair, no. But they just don't have the, they just don't have the right colors. I mean, yeah, I like the hair color. I've actually had this hair color before when I was like 15. I think it was the first hair color I tried. But I also had like black at my roots. So it was like ombre. It was really cool. I really like it. But otherwise, yeah, you get what you get from GTA. Send yourself in GTA. Yeah, that would be scary, fam. That would be scary. Like from this side, maybe it's okay. But, oh god, with them writing Mr. Mills, oh, it kind of sounds like fucking Tori is married now. God damn, that's weird. Oh yeah, my Karen character. Oof. I know this is like a police thing, but I mean, it would look good as like just a normal piece of clothing, to be honest. Would you ever do a stream with face cam? I don't know, but I don't think so, sadly. The closest I would probably go for with a face cam is maybe with me having a mask on. Because I'm very insecure about myself and I don't really like showing myself to the internet that much. Like maybe on Discord I show myself a couple of times with my camera on during like calls, like I did today, and some people in SAF can testify for that, but anyway, so no, I do have a face cam, but I No, I don't think so, sadly. I'm sorry. Olivia Jackson. Is that... I think that's my... Yeah. Yeah. That's the character that I had for the, riot. If y'all can recognize this, this is the bitch that was screaming at Sam Savage. Yeah, that was me. Type this, because I knew the answer, but hey, it's fine, no stress. Online teachers don't even know what I look like. Yeah. That's all that matters. If you do face cam or not, if you like what you watch, you should be fine without knowing. Yeah. Oh, you hate it. Oh yeah, Molotov girl right here. Yeah, her nickname is Molotov girl, and I fucking love that. Now, if you did, I'll send you a seagull costume to wear. I'll get Civic one as well, so then you can be Mr. and Mrs. Seagull. We are not married. We're a couple. We're just boyfriend and girlfriend. Toby, stop. SMFR. Oh my god. To watch the riots from everyone's POV. I mean, you can do that if you want to. I don't think I streamed that. I don't think I decided to start streaming during that. Fanbase has decided for you. There it fucking is. You said you would if you had a mask on, right? I said I might. Might. But it also depends on what kind of mask it is. So I usually would want it to cover my entire face and not be like a ridiculous mask. Night, all bedtime for me. Alright, Natney. Hope it was fun for you to be in here. I appreciate you being in here. Married couple or not, you still Mr. and Mrs. Seagull. Just have a Halloween mask on. Maybe. What if I buy you a seagull or pigeon No, that's just for my boyfriend. Hey, I am not the seagull here. That's my boyfriend. We ain't doing this forced marriage. Thank you. Thank you, Elland. Thank you, Elland. I mean, clip it. Fine. Mrs. Pigeon and Mr. Seagull. What makes me a pigeon? What makes me a pigeon? Like, my seagull... Oh, sorry, my boyfriend is the seagull because he can't... Or, well, he screams a lot. But... So, there's a reason. Stop it. It was a mistake. Alright? You're married to... So you're a part of the seagull family. I'm not married! Where did this come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? Not Joe. But seriously. Now with the fire provided, I declare you Mr. and Mrs. Seagull. he got the name. Yeah, how did he get the name Seagull? We ain't forcing anything, but the fan base has just the near future and near future fans are always correct. What about a dog mask for the youngs? Oh my god. It depends on what kind of dog mask it is though. Cause like, again, like, I don't know. I don't want it to be like a ridiculous mask. I want it to actually be something that I want to wear. Cause I want to be comfortable. I think we're doing a game night. We have a few drinks and golf. I am not drinking alcohol. That is not something that I can do. We all expect invitations to the wedding. I am not getting married! Yes, Helen, it did get really odd. What the fuck? So I'm a dog now. A chihuahua? Really? A poodle? Okay. What the fuck? So a seagull's dating a dog. Alright. I'm gonna put that clip in Seagull's Discord. Sure. Sure. Go ahead. CIA has been planning this for months. Oh my god. Oh, when Steven sees this chat, he's gonna be so pissed. See, chat is choosing your path, and now your type is dog and a husband and wife. Okay, as the honor of this court, I declare the Pats and Civic are officially married. Because of my yawns. How about a cat? I know I'm a pussy sometimes, but no, I don't think I want to have a cat mask. Glenn, Civic, and a few other firefighters were playing golf, and a seagull attacked Civic while playing. Bruh. Cats love birds because they love to eat them. I don't want to eat my boyfriend. I'm not a cannibal. And besides, he's on the other side of the planet. So it's gonna take a while. No legal justification to marry someone, but I'm sure I can find a permit somewhere. Lies, I have a cat who loves my bird. I should make one of those. Bruh. Well, let's say pass, you're lucky we aren't calling you Mr. Seagull. Yeah, probably because I'm a female. You can do it online. Sitting here trying to watch some nice quality gameplay. What is this? I don't know anymore. Piece the shit out of my cat and taught it who's boss. I don't think my boyfriend would want to punch me or beat me in any way. So that's a no, Captain. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, kind of a bad example. Are you the fast? Wait, so if you're not, so that means Civic is not Mississauga. Best boy, stop it. Got home 5 with each other. I've no clue what this has become. Getting killed on wedding day. We're not getting married! I don't have a ring on my finger. We haven't even met each other. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. No, Siri, shut up. Yes, Hellhound, I'm concerned too. Because I don't want to get married at 19 years old. With a guy that I've been together with for only almost 2 months. Almost 2 months. Obviously not what I'm talking about. No, you haven't broken me. Didn't break me. Waiting the wedding bells. We're getting married. Ooh, stop it. Yes, y'all are moving way too fast. Says not forced marriage. What does it sound like? I don't know, but if it does not sound like forced marriage, I have no clue. Oh no, I should not be Olivia. I don't know who I should be, because I can't be Mills, because, well, she's in the hospital for a good damn reason. I don't know. I honestly don't think I have any characters to go with. Three years? No! We haven't even known each other for, like, over 1. Hitting the download demo button on marriage. Oh my god. No, I usually only take out Åsa Lindström when we're doing something with the Europeans. Which is not only my Swedish character, then it's some German people and some like French people and yada yada yada. Can I hide in a corner? Can I join you in that corner? Welcome back, Kenobi. It is chaos now. Download complete. What download? I'm so confused. The marriage download. I'm not getting married. What the fuck? since I don't have like a chat one yet, we'll just go with be right back. But I'm here. I'm here. Don't worry. I'm here. Let's see. I can't really find a character to go with today, so I'm logging off for now. Yeah, I don't know what's going on anymore either. Have a nice day or night, Ethan. It's fun having you here. What bodyguard? What? I'm gonna go get this exam over. Alright. Bye, Veal. It's fun having you here. Oh, I don't know if I'll need a bodyguard, but because I already have my dad, my brother, and well, my boyfriend, so, and well, my friends. What dog mask? Well, I don't know. Because I don't know if I even want to do face cam. Oh, Paz and Civic Pavac. Okay. Gotcha. You know, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Yeah, that is true. You're not even home right now, Civic. But thanks. Yeah, I think everyone's had their fun for now. But I don't really know what to do. I don't really have any ideas. I don't know what the salty corn CVR and sour please means, but it's okay. At least you know that you kind of went overboard with it. And that you noticed that you did something wrong. And that you're actually apologizing. They're supposed to be oh. Yeah, I guess so. Guess they don't show. Sorry. It's okay. At least you guys are apologizing. It means you're aware of that you did something wrong. It's okay. Let's just not take it up again. I mean, I don't have a Discord. Yeah, I definitely agree with you, Toby. I know you didn't mean harm to me, guys. I know you didn't. Sometimes things just spiral out of control. And I will admit that I'm a sensitive person. I have gotten hurt in the past, which is maybe the person I am today, which is being easily hurt by somebody saying something that I pretty much don't agree with. Yeah, that's kind of why you stepped into it. Yeah, let's just have fun. I just don't know what kind of fun. Yeah, beef to the rescue. It's not okay to joke about things like that, so you don't have to be sorry for this. Okay. Well, I'm glad you understand. Thank you, Toby. Steve, what the fuck? Oh, trust me. I know. But he's kind of in a place where he has no control right now, so you can't do shit, boy. I'm sorry that I'm making you feel badly. But we all make mistakes, so what other games do you have? Yeah, what other games do I have? I mean, I have Star Pacific. Let's see. I have Bandy and the Ink Machine, Golf with Friends, VR Chat, Dead by Daylight, and of course Phasmophobia. He's just being himself and saying, just trying to be that tough guy, you know? That's why he's saying yet. Let's see. There's a game that sounds fun called Midnight Ghost Hunt. It's a hide and seek game. Oh. Midnight Ghost Hunt. Is it on Steam? Midnight Ghost Hunt. Oh wow, that's a lot of money. Ooh. That is a lot of money. It looks fun, but to me that is a lot of money. I might buy it in the future to play it, but right now, not so keen on it. Can't type right now. I'm like one key off, always like one run down. Oof. Yeah, well, I just looked at it on Steam, and it's like £19 pounds, and to me that's like over 100, so nah. It's playing it right now. Oh, fun. So I'm just gonna write an ooh, cause then my errors don't show. I mean, it's your choice, but you probably won't be taking it seriously, in my opinion. Quiet night is your RFD station. Well, your station has been cursed, babe. How much is a lot? Well, I mean, a lot. It depends on like what you're buying, of course. But with like video games, for me, over 100 crowns, that's a lot of money. Cause £1 or $1 is £1 is about 10 crowns. $1 is about 9. So yeah. So with 19.99, so basically $20, that's like 200 for me, almost. So maybe not, to be honest with you. Gotta love it when your pager goes off the wrong department. Yep. I mean, Best Boy did curse your station, so yep. Also, I nearly wrote PVF because I'm unable to type. Oof. I mean, a lot of people are unable to type. I'm unable to type sometimes. We all have our mistakes. Ugh, they're not cute, they're weird. They are honestly such weird things. Let's see. Well, I can somewhat spell just hitting right keys hard. Yeah. Uh-oh. Run so or you're done so, Best Boy, I guess. God, why? Why am I like this? Why do I have to be tired? That Yeka Beersley. Oh, that's adorable. Is there Homer Simpson push meme? Oh, that fits in so well. It does fit in so well. That's great. Oh. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I mean, a compliment is a compliment. But I guess Seagull over here is very protective, apparently. A lot of people have called my yawns cute, which I hate, by the way, but she sounds like feels at home. I'm going to. Oh. Nordic gods help me. Peck you to death. There it is. He's gonna peck you to death. I mean, that would hurt. I mean, seagulls are very aggressive animals. At least when their bubbas are around. I would know that because of my childhood. Yeah, they really can be. During my childhood, one of the schools I went to, when it was like the season where most eggs hatch, the seagulls usually hatch their eggs at my school for some dumb reason. And of course, their little adorable bubbas would go to the school grounds then, like when they fell out of the nest. And well, we don't really see them, so we walk like right next to them, and well, y'all can understand that the seagulls don't really like that. They're annoying when they steal your ice cream. True. They're annoying when they steal any food. So I want to do it, but how Civic reacted to Best Buy calling your Yonce cute, I'm not. Jiminy. Come on, we just bring out the flat gun. Oof. I'm glad I don't live near any beach, but I'm sorry that happened to you. I didn't really get hurt, honestly. I didn't, luckily. But some of my friends definitely did, and holy moly did they get hurt. Like, them pecs, though. That's trauma right there. Seagulls can be fun to watch from a distance. Yeah. Very much. I mean, some of the emotes or some of the GIFs that are on Discord, they're very funny. After you hurt your girlfriend's friends. They're not even my friends anymore. I don't even know them at this point, honestly. You didn't do anything, babe. Don't worry about it. Sun's still in the air because of wind. Yeah. That's just majestic, though. It's just really cool, honestly. Science! Seagulls are annoying and they peg people and they hurt you. But that don't mean that the seagull that I'm dating be doing that. He's busy with a lot of other things. Even when they fly in open areas, mostly ground animals. Yeah. I like watching animals too. Actually, when I was a little younger, maybe like 13, 14, me and my dad actually went on a trip and up to like some mountains so we could see some young Arctic foxes. They were so cute. I have some pictures because we had to see them through binoculars. And somehow I was able to take pictures through the binoculars with my phone. So I could I actually have some pictures of them. See, Dara, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Can we see the foxes? Well, they're on my phone, so I don't think so, sadly. GamerNext is official. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Them bugs though. So you might have forgot. I mean, sometimes you forget some things, but I don't think I've forgotten that much. Let's see. I want to see turtles hatch in my state. Oh. Yeah, Arctic foxes. Sadly, Arctic foxes are close to being extinct, which is really sad because they are such interesting and such majestic animals. They are so amazing. Planet, please, like, yeah. They are so cute. The Arctic foxes that we saw that were like puppies, they were adorable. Oh my god. We did see them during like early spring, so like they did have more of a brownish to blackish color. But I mean, I had no problems with that. They were still so adorable. They're so cute, even though I've only seen photos and videos. Yeah. Send some in Civic's Discord. You okay there? When did you get a badge? Arctic Fox, yes. Fjällräv, yes. It is a fjällräv that I'm talking about. It's spelled a different way in Swedish, but yes, it is fjällräv. That's an Arctic fox. I have dyslexia, so I can't spell properly. That's fine. What is your Discord? I guess I can just send it. Send that badge. I can send it to you guys. Let's see. You speak Norwegian? Oh. Gotcha. That's his Discord if y'all want to join. It's not my Discord, that's Civic's Discord. Join the party, you know. I'm thinking of making one, but I'm not sure. Yeah, your Discord, babe. Careful, there's seagulls in there. Okay, let's see. Artworks and pics. There should be an artworks and pics, right? Or not? Question mark? You put them in Gen chat. Well, that's not great. There is, yeah, there is artworks and pics, where you can put those absolutely adorable photos. You don't get pecked in the head. You won't get pecked in the head, don't worry. You eye trouble, oof. Oh, I'm just a normal SAF member in the server. Aw. Guess I'm not special. Rest in pepperonis, me. Only very civic though. Not pass only if you get in there, right? Yeah, I know. But you're not gonna get pecked. You're fine. Yeah, apparently not. Apparently, I'm not special. I'm not a good girlfriend. Ree. I'm just gonna curl up in a ball and cry now. You see how it is. Now I understand why you wanted to change status, babe. This music doesn't fit. This doesn't fit. No, I go to sleep at 6 a.m., but thanks. I'm gonna go back to crying now. I don't know, should you? Yeah. Yes, but yes, goof. Success! Yay! And that is how you get your boyfriend to do things for you. You act like a sad puppy and don't stop acting like it until he does it.
Yay!
What? I get to choose? Yay! Alright, well, the sad one can stop now. Let's see. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. I don't know what colors I can choose from, so I don't know. You know, I'm very indecisive, babe. But pink is like so basic. I don't like that. I don't want it. Just take his color. No, I don't want dark blue. Dark blue is boring. Bedtime. Or as I like to call it, drug time. I'm very surprised that over like 20 people, honestly, over 10 people are actually still hearing about me rambling. Yes, Civic, you're drugs. Because I make that joke all the time and you know this. I don't think you want these drugs. These drugs are disgusting. They do nothing but make my life easier. Or well, at least try to, because sometimes they don't do shit. Civic is trying to take drugs. Me and Civic's energy match. I wouldn't say so, but I mean, 635. But it was 634. What the oh my god. I am confuzzled. I don't get it. We should do what? Just chat? Yes, you usually are a crackhead, babe. You usually are. Very much true. Or he maybe just wants to blame it on him being a crackhead because he's just a screaming seagull cause of no reason. Doesn't mean they are spiritual drug influences wants very much. I wouldn't need to, I'm not savior. Oh, feels such five gum. Oh my god, I love that. I love that. Honda Civic Gaming. So feels such a gum. So dumb. It's so good at the same time. I'm a head out, gotta head to bed. See you all soon. Alright. Bye, Devil Wolf. It was fun having you here. It was fun. It was indeed. I need to make one where it says chatting time or something. Because with me just having one that says be right back and then being that one where I'm chatting, that's just confuzzling. Hi, Ashwee. Welcome back, Whiskey. Bark? What? Also, have you never noticed that you always have your category on GTA even when you're playing Faz or Red Dead? Yeah, 'cause I'm lazy. Oh, Jesus. Thank you for the subscription. Really appreciate it. It would be backpack. Because honestly, I'm just lazy. That's just it. I'm just lazy. And also very forgetful, so. But that's also why I put in the beginning of the title, like, what's it about, the stream itself. That's why it says, like, SAF for the one that's about, well, SAF, and then the other one is about phasmophobia. Yeah, you could spam it. Okay, my cracks. Talking bullshit, Caleb. Well, I'm glad that I'm not the only one. What about Chowtown? Not bad at talking dumb shit. Always what about yourself. Oh, Chowtown. I indeed am sleepy. But I have 3 more agonizing hours to stay awake. Bork. Oh. Someone's on. Oh. I saw someone on Steam is on. Let's see. Moo. After getting scared because of a tornado, siren I used to. What? What about cat? Bonjour, night. Big Bjorn? Big Bjorn? Thank you for the follow. Same as you, Knight. What hive train? What? What cat? Yeah, those bits. That's not a hive train. I'm back also. Oh, nice. Good job, Aviel. Let's see. Why are y'all saying meow? My puppy's looking for the cat. What? What cat? I'm so confused. Poor teacher didn't know. Zero to 30, how crazy are you going? Well, I'm not going crazy. I already am crazy, so I guess 0? Generally thought that was a real cat. You'll never stop throwing me off there. Alright, you caught me. Yeah, it's me. I just think it's funny to do cat sounds because apparently I'm very good at it. Because I mean, some of y'all were saying like woof and moo and stuff like that, so. A hiss? Oh, like. I need to stop. Second I got back, I heard was a meow. I was like, what the fuck? So my cat. We need to find more unsuspecting suspects in VC later. Yeah, we need to. Quack. Now my actual cat is meowing. Sorry. You played as a dispatcher? Oh, cool, Whiskey. Cat whisperer. There it fucking is. Never get sleep because of my cat. He'll wake up in the middle of the night and just meow for hours. He probably just wants attention, honestly. Moo. I don't think I'm a cat whisperer, but meowers. He'll meow for meowers. Okay, let's see. Well, I mean, midnight is probably like the middle of the day for a cat. Honestly, cats don't really care about what hour it is. They're just awake when they want to be, and they sleep when they want to be. Imagine having cats. Yeah! Actually, fun fact. Me and my mom were thinking of getting a cat like a couple of years ago. We were like looking at cat breeds and thinking like, oh, how will this fit in with the living style that we have right now? Would it be a good life for this cat? There's a cat in the room. There's a chicken in the room. Oh, it's so dumb. You have 2 dogs? Oh, cool. Your dad has cats? Oh. She's caught cat. No, what? Yeah, it is so dumb, but also so funny. I'm gonna head up. Alright, best boy. It was fun having you here. Sister is allergic to long-haired cat, but not short hair. Well, allergies, they are very different for every person. 2 cats, 3 dogs, 1 bird, and 2 snakes. Damn, Evil, you have a goddamn zoo! Or at least like a pet store. Let's see. Burp. I meant burp. So, not bird? There is a thing called the burp? I'm confuzzled. Learning to learn. Dandruff from the cat. Yeah, it's not the actual fur, it's the dandruff, I think. Just saw another one that's on my window. Oh, damn. That is 2 cats. Never there, though. I think the last time was 2021. Damn! 2 dogs, one's a full dog. Oh, I'm sorry. Calls himself burp. Oh. He's a parrot, but he says burp. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Okay, well, I just got a DM in Discord that is very. What the f? Just search burp and got this short for suburb. Alright. Well, I am sorry for this, guys, but, I don't feel like singing today. I just don't feel like it, honestly. So I'm sorry. But I mean, you have like, I don't know, 10 other streams where you can hear me sing. So, yeah. For now, I'm gonna be ending the stream for now. So, it was fun doing the stream. And, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leader of this cult. There it is. Alright. Well, hope to see y'all soon. And unicorns are real. Bye, guys.